Ja. NieR Reincarnation Record Valley of Light Event Quest. Das ist tatsächlich eine Argo-Quest mit einem jungen Argo angeblich. Wieder eine kleine Event-Quest mit hier 4 kleinen Story-Parts, die wir uns angucken können. So, nicht der Battle Only, sondern mit Gedöns. So, und dann. Wow, Stamina habe ich auch gerade nicht. Jo, gucken wir es mal an. Das war das halt, was ich dachte, was gestern schon kommt. Ja, kam erst heute.
Who are you?
How annoying. I'll cut you down.
I hope we can do this.
Egal, was wir auf mir anhaben. Record Valley of Light, Part 1.
Distant peaks, hidden lakes, majestic waterfalls. These are but some of nature's many strongholds, temples that refuse entry to mere mortals. They are secluded lands of great mystery. To conquer one is a magnificent feat indeed. This man is an adventurer who continually challenges such untrodden regions. He is the type who plunges into situations with abandon, armed with nothing but tempered muscle and honed wit. People who knew him when he was but a young sprout all say the same. He's changed, that one. Decades prior, the man was a hunter obsessed with treasure. Ruined castles and ancient tombs were the only places that could attract and hold his attention. And on occasions where he returned with a few coins in his pocket, he would head straight for the tavern to get violently drunk. As his reputation grew, people began to avoid him. But he paid no mind what others thought, instead setting off in search of his next fortune.
Auch nicht schlecht. Next.
Who are you?
I hope we can do this.
Vorhin beim Farm, wo ich halt schon mal die ganzen Quests durchgehauen habe, da hatte ich dann tatsächlich auch was Interessantes gehabt. Und zwar so Bugs, wo der Hintergrund die ganze Zeit ausgeblendet wurde. War auch ganz interessant.
One day, he came to a ravine deep in the mountains. He slowly wound his way along a path on a sheer cliff face, the kind even wild beasts might hesitate to traverse. One misstep would mean a long fall, followed by a swift death. It was the edge of a knife. But the man's desire burned brighter than his fear. For he had heard tale of a legendary treasure that slumbered somewhere within the ravine. The price it might fetch was beyond counting. But with his will governed by greed, he became impatient. He moved faster, more careless, more reckless. Finally, his foot landed on a loose clump of soil and turned. He plunged into the ravine below without a sound.
Okay. Fällt er einfach runter. Wow. Über die Werksteine, die nicht aufpassen. Richtig. Wobei in dem Fall war er ja erst noch ein Treasure Hunter.
Who are you?
I'll cut you down.
When the man came to, the sun had long since abandoned him. He lay next to a creek at the bottom of the ravine. When he made to sit up, pain coursed through his body. His limbs would not obey his command, nor his fingers. Am I going to die here? Wondered the man. Just then, the moon peeked out from behind the clouds, illuminating the land around him. The midnight scenery was dazzling. Rocky cliffs scraped the sky, scoffing at the insignificance of humans. Trees danced in the breeze as if moved by magic. Stars spilled across the sky like jewels on velvet. The magnificence of nature was more brilliant than any treasure. The beautiful view, something he usually paid little mind to, began to stir something in the man's heart. And suddenly, he understood his purpose. The reason he walked the path between life and death. His heartbeat melted into the gentle murmur of the creek.
Ja. Schön. So, nächste Quiz.
Who are you?
I hope we can do this.
Come.
Klopp.
I still have things I need to do. Having found his greater purpose, the man forced himself to his feet and slowly made his way back home. Treasure and riches hold no meaning for him now. Instead, he seeks only the most dangerous and secluded lands. The more unforgiving a situation, the more joy he feels. Only when he stares death in the eye does he feel alive. His world had changed at the bottom of the ravine. He had changed. And he would never allow himself to go back. Now, when the people from his hometown see him, they all say the same thing. He's changed, that one. It's almost like nature has possessed him. Once again, the man sets off in search of new, unexplored lands. As he presses across a vast wilderness, his eyes glitter like a child's. For what he seeks can only be found on the edge of a knife.
Okay, wenn man bedenkt, dass das die gleiche Person ist, die für seine Familie vom Berg runtergestiegen ist, total verarscht worden ist, um dann auf dem Weg zurück zu sterben oder so. Irgendwie so war das doch mit ihm.